Hey everybody, this is the whole infamous bad ground issue with the Tahoes, avalanche, all that blah 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 with the 5.3. Alright, well, I've seen a couple of videos and everybody doing things, everybody using just running a ground from here, like I did it too, just to see. But other people were saying they did that and it still didn't work. Well, that be the case for mine. It didn't. It helped. I mean, I was able to limp the car home, but it didn't work. Somewhat better. So I kind of went through the wiring and see what's what on all these grounds and everything. So I figured a few things. I figured I'd show everybody. Got a lot of it marked up now, so you kind of have to bear with me here. I'm kind of going to be back and forth on both sides maybe, but I marked a lot of it so it'll make things easy. All right, where everybody runs that ground, everybody taps into the ground and everything. And this wire right here, that's the second one. I believe it was the second one. Let me see. Yeah, right there. See that black one? That's that ground down in there. That goes to the injector harness. Well, that's where everybody runs it into, up to there. A lot of people say it's the wire breaks somewhere or whatever. Well, I figured out where. Now this this here, this is part of the harness part of it, all goes only for the injectors. That's all it's for. It goes right here. Okay, goes right into this. There's one right there. And then this one here goes to the other side of the injectors. Oh, I'm sorry. This here, you get the one side, where it's all soldered together. This one here goes to the other side of the injectors. This wire here, right here, it's a little bit thicker wire. This is the one that goes down and it goes into the side of the block, right where your main ground hooks up. Not this little one, the main ground, okay, into the side of the block. Go down there and show you. Maybe we'll see it. Bear with me, people. Oh Lord, good Lord. Oh. Okay. Let's see if I can see it. See, I kind of have all the wiring apart. No, you really can't see it. But I can find the wire again. See, here's the broken wire. That's it right there. That's the wire I was just showing you. It goes up on the side of the block. And if you look around, somewhere like this, where the main ground wire goes from the battery. Oh, give me a sec. Whew, I'm getting too old for this shit. Okay, so that's that. So what I figured is now, if you were having an injector issue, not getting an injector pulse, yeah, that will obviously cause the problem. Okay, now as for the problem still having a problem, even though you did do that, well, what I found out is that other wire in the back here that everybody talks about goes bad. I can see it from here. I wish maybe I can grab a hold of it. And my fingers here. One of my lights just cut off. It's alright though. This wire here, this ground, this is the one that everybody, one of the back ones that everybody talks about being bad. Or going breaking. and going bad. Okay, that and this one right here. Well, these two are actually in the same spot. They're in the same exact spot. The ones I just showed, the one I just showed you in the back there, and this one here are bolted in the same spot. So that ground wire is right here. Okay. Give me a minute. Gotta go to the other side and show you. Okay. Now, that one's right here. That goes to this right here. Okay. That goes into this. That's the wire right there. Alright. And then I followed all of these. I followed all these ones here to see where they go. And you can see there's 3 of them there. Okay. And these 3 go right here's one. You can see this is the harness right here. It's the harness right there. That's 1 there. That's 2 there. And right here is the 3rd one. Okay, so your water level, your coolant level. I have no idea. And here for your part of your AC. Okay. Then you also have 2 of them here on your mass air. Okay. There's 2 wires on your mass air. One's got a white stripe. That's this one right here. Okay, it just sits by itself. Well, sort of by itself. You know what I mean? It's not in some own little loom or with this. And I believe it was this one here. No, can't be that one. No. See, that's the other injector one. That's the other, this side injectors that connects with that other one. It's somewhere in here. I lost it. I fucking lost it, motherfucker. Well, anyway. So that's what this one controls. But you keep following it this way. Okay. Is this one right here. Okay, this big one, or a little bit bigger, right there. This wire right here, it goes to the back. That's the one that's over there on the back side, and that's on that side. Okay, and then bear with me, people. I'm sorry. Okay. This one here is another one that everybody's talking about being broke. This one right here. Okay. That one right there is this one. Okay. This one goes right here into all this. Okay. Goes into all this stuff right here. So, back over to this side. And I'll show you what all those are for. Okay, where to go? This one here. Okay, yeah. All right. So remember that one there, that big one, it goes in the back. Goes to the back here. Is a ground, and then the other one, the other one was a ground too. The one I was just showing you, this one here, right here. It's a little thicker with a white line. That one here, see, that one goes for your mass airflow, your oil level, yeah, mass airflow, you have oil level, and for the trans. Okay, you see there's so many extra, there's all these extras here. Okay, after following them, after following these here, they goes, that's where they go. Let's see what we got here. Here's a trans one right here. See, goes back to the trans. Your cam sensor are these ones here. A red, a brown, and a pink. The brown has got a white stripe. And with your cam, your oil sending unit has a black on it. It's a black, a white, black, gray, and peach, tannish, whatever. Now all them ones that I just said, they all just come out and they just go straight towards your fuse panel and everything. So it all goes right into this big loom here. I didn't follow exactly where and all that. Okay. And then, okay, so we got that covered. I got the injector ones covered. That's the other injectors. I'm trying to make sure I got everything covered here. Okay. This one here, I think, okay, yeah, this one, it goes down. Okay. There. Alright, and now this is the loom that goes underneath in the front. And there's actually two little looms. I got them kind of marked out for people, you know, where he is. You have your AC, the AC line pressure valve, I think that is. That would be these two right here, a small black and a red. Your crank sensor is a light green, a yellow, and a blue with a white stripe. You have a solid black for the AC compressor, and your oil level that's on the side of the pan has got a brown and a black with white stripe. And that's the AC compressor. Okay, I think that's everything right there. It's this one. I don't even know what the fuck that says right there. Oh, okay, yeah, and then this one here is just for your temp sensor. It's right here on the side of the block. So what I see is the ground that is at the bottom of the engine going to the same spot as your main ground. That controls your injectors. Okay, that one wire, this one here, I think, yeah, this one here, this wire, it goes to the, like I said, it goes to this side of the block at the bottom. That's the one I showed you when I crawled underneath. That one just goes here, and it branches off to this side, branches off to this side of the injectors, and then branches out to that side. So the injectors use their own ground. Okay, so that knocks out that issue. And then this ground here will be for all the other things. Like I said, I gotta find it again. Sorry. It covers these things here. And when I say trans, it's probably your transfer case, your neutral switch, and the transmission itself. I didn't go that far down and make sure though. I know it's going towards the trans, but it does cover it. It does do the mass air, trans area, your oil level, and that's that's the ground. Shit. Make sure here, people. I think I'm fucking up right now. case this one goes into there. Yeah, I got something out right here. No, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, let me backtrack that there, guys. The one on the passenger side, this one here, the one with the white stripe on the one back over here on the passenger side ground, the one black one in the back there. Sorry about that. That one covers these things here. I don't know if you can see all that. The mass air, trans, oil level, and that's it. Okay, and then it comes and it goes into the big loom here, going to the fuse panel. I didn't follow all that out. And then this one, let's go back to this one here. This is the one on the driver's side, the one back here. That's also tied in with this one. This one here goes this way. It goes that way. Okay, and that's the one. Oh Lord. Yeah, that's and that ground is this one, not that. This here, the one that's on the driver's side back, is this set right here. And that is these three here. It's got three on this end of it. And you got, but then it goes back that way too. So these three is here. It's 1, 2, and then your overflow tank. Okay. And now that these got these grounds here going back that way. Yeah, this might be a little repetitive, people going back and forth. You know, sorry about that. Just trying to give you guys as much information as I can. Okay, there we go, there it is. That's these ones right here. Okay, these ones going down. Get out of the way. Okay, it's right here. It's got 3 of them. And this goes to this one. You can see I'm wiggling it right there. Right here, AC. That goes to the AC compressor. Okay. That's that one. And then these 2 go into the big harness, going into the fuse panel. So I don't know what those 2 are. But that would kind of explain why you don't get, or sometimes it runs fine, it'll run great right after you do this back one here. Sometimes when you do that, it runs perfectly fine, no problems. That is your problem. It's that one ground does the injectors only. But if you're still having the issue, I've seen a couple people still are having the issue, or some form of an issue. Well, that one that does, I was just wondering if you have a running condition issue, if your oil level is saying something wrong. Now your oil level, that's the one that goes in the side of the oil pan, not your oil pressure gauge. Okay, just your oil level, which would tell you low oil, or yeah, I think it just says low oil. That would be this one. And if you're having any types of transmission issues or anything like that, I would think that all 3 of these would kind of go together, but I'm not 100%. On the transmission one part of it, it just looks, that's where the harness is going towards, as far as I was able to go. But if you're having a mass air sensor or a mass problem and oil level, then there's a possibility that's going to be your problem is this ground setup, which is this ground, the one in the back. Okay, so the one on the back on the passenger side, the black wire with the white stripe, going all the way back there. I can see it way back there. I can barely see it. Right there, that one, all the way in the back there. So, other than that, this is really, I think, probably only part one. I may dig more into this issue and figure out them wires that are going back to the trans area, which I think are, like I said, transmission, transfer case, and neutral switch. You know, I could be wrong on that though. Another thing I did notice, and I don't know what it's for, but you got that cover that covers this shit up. Well, this wire here, and you probably ain't gonna come out very good. It's all chewed up right there. You can sort of see that one right there. There we go. It's a little, you know, chewed up right there, and a little more over here. And this wire sits like this, something like that. I'm wondering if the cover was, if it was rubbing up against the cover the way the cover goes on. Not 100% on that, but that's just something I noticed. Okay, so yeah, as for underneath, I think a lot of it's covered up here too as to what, well, somewhat what are the wires, what wires are what. You know, like here, this loom, I got them, all these wires covered, you know, so you know which ones are what, and make it a little bit easier. Like if you wanted to test your crank sensor, well, here you go. You go in this loom right here, and you find these wires. Blue with the white stripe, yellow, I think it's yellow with a black stripe. Yeah, yellow with a black stripe, and then the light green. There'll be two greens in there. Dark green, which is a bigger wire. But that was for something else. I forgot what. Maybe just, oh, you got started right there. I don't know. I don't remember what that one was for. I have to crawl up underneath there and figure it out. But anyway, I hope this helps somebody.